Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Noodle Journey where I'll be checking out a somewhat different Paldo product, Kokomen, which is a clean and spicy chicken noodle soup. Yes, another Paldo review right after the last video, which was also a Paldo review. Got to get through the Korean noodle packs I bought ages ago while somehow balancing that with all the other stuff I find in between. Eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed the expiration date here and in some other reviews, but that doesn't matter a whole lot unless you're dealing with dairy and oils, and even then, trust me, it's not a hard expiration. This stuff can last for years on a shelf. Anyway, let's talk about this product. If you followed me for a while, you might notice that I don't review a lot of plain old chicken soup flavors, and that's because, I mean, we all know what chicken broth tastes like, and there's just not a lot of variety in chicken noodle soups with a couple exceptions. This might be one of them. There's a little bit of a neat backstory to these noodles that you can Google, like I did, but the gist is that this recipe was developed in an amateur cooking contest in South Korea in 2011, and it became wildly popular and was then made into instant noodle form. That's really cool. Paldo's official product description calls this a soft and chewy noodle combined with spicy chicken broth. Based on all that, I am hopeful that this is going to be a somewhat unique experience. I'm excited. Just like other Paldo noodles, your local Asian market is a good place to find these for about $11 for a 5-pack, or check out Yummy Buy or Amazon, or, well, I've actually seen this in Walmart, if you can believe it, and this does also come in a cup form. As expected, chicken soup is usually on the salty side, and so this package does have 1,950 milligrams of sodium in it. Inside is a square noodle block. The ingredients for the noodles, as well as the texture and appearance of this, make me think that this is Paldo's usual noodle recipe and not something different, like we saw in their gomtang. The cooking time of 4 minutes instead of 3 is a dead giveaway. The official description on their product page made me think that this was going to be something unique to this product, but I kinda doubt it. Still, these are good noodles if these are the same as in the other varieties. We also have a soup base and a flake packet. The soup base contains artificial chicken seasoning and a bunch of powdered pepper and vegetable extract. The flakes are green onion, carrot, soy flakes that mimic chicken meat, and of course, red pepper. Curiously, I have seen some mention online that the export version of this at some point contained actual dehydrated chicken, but this package appears to be vegan unless there's some sneaky animal product derivative I don't recognize. So just double check if you buy this, especially if you somehow do find the version with actual chicken. Time to cook. And here we go, all cooked up. There's a very peppery smell coming from it, which is not what you expect from a clear chicken broth like this. It's pretty neat. Let me dive in. All right, so the noodles are my usual 9 out of 10 for this style of noodle from Paldo. Thick, tasty, and chewy. But I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think this chicken broth might pair better with their thinner noodles, like in their premium gomtang pack. I wonder if it did at one point, given that official product description. But still, I love these noodles. They're excellent, even if I think chicken broth could generally stand to have something a bit more delicate. So again, 9 out of 10 for the noodles. The spice level. You never know what you're going to get when the package says spicy, as I learned the hard way with bulnak in the last video. I am happy to say that this is a pretty average spice and not too intimidating. Just enough to get your attention and let you know it's there, but not to the point where you'll be regretting your life choices. So I'll call this a 4 out of 10 on the spice scale. And so the overall flavor is essentially a nice onion and soy-forward salty chicken broth with a very sharp taste of pepper, almost like you would get from a super flavorful pepper like a jalapeno or a serrano. The package doesn't specify exactly which peppers it uses in here. Sometimes these companies sneak in pepper extract or capsaicin, which is more or less added spice without flavor. But in this case, it's really a terrific pepper-forward flavor, and it's not shy about it. I don't know that I've really had a chicken soup before that is both this clean and this peppery. I love it. Might be one of my favorite chicken soups ever. The flakes in here are also very good. Some nice big chunks of green onion. And these fake soy chicken pieces are really working overtime to convince you they're the real thing. They're really good. As a whole, this is mostly successful. I really would love to try the version of this with actual chicken in it. And that's my only real complaint here, that I wish this wasn't an artificial chicken flavor, because that can only go so far in replicating the real thing. So while I think I have to dock a point for that artificial taste, I still really like this for what it is, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 overall. Chicken soup is not always my craving, but I will absolutely buy this again. The combination of a light, clean soup with a strong, fruity pepper flavor is not really something I've had before, and it comes together in a tolerably spiced, satisfying bowl of noodles. The only way I wouldn't recommend these is if you turn up your nose at the taste of peppers. And, you know, I didn't actually like the taste of peppers until I was in my 20s, so I get it if this doesn't appeal to you. For everyone else, this is super easy to find in stores or online, and I recommend giving it a whirl if you're a fan of spicy chicken soup. Is it worthy of winning a cooking competition? I'll let you be the judge. That's all for now, and I'll be back pretty soon for my next video. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content, and I hope to see you on the next episode of Noodle Journey.